Hi everyone! I got so many requests to do Justine Dancer's bed, and Justine Dancer being my daughter's new favorite doll, I just had to take this last week and produce a bed for her, and this is what I came up with. Let me show you what I did and then do a shout out. For her headboard, I chose a castle because in Justine's fairy tale, every night she and her 11 sisters go dancing in an enchanted castle. I painted it this bright gold, and now to decorate it, I'm going to use some of this glittery tape that I bought from a store called Paper Source, some of this pink bling that I still had left over from Skelita Calaveras' bed, and this is what I came up with for her headboard. For her bed, I hot glued 2 smooth foam blocks together, then hot glued on this silver crinkly fabric from Farrah Good Fairy's bed. For the bed skirt, I'm going to take a piece of fabric I used in Cleo Denial's bed that is gold on one side and black on the other, and create a bed skirt for her. Next, I'm going to add on this gold ribbon as a trim. And here we are. The bed is basically done. Next, I took 4 dowel rods and painted them bright gold. Created a structure like this with 2 dowel rods, 5 shorter ones, and some hot glue. I'll be painting this silver. And then from eBay, I found this cute little miniature disco ball, which I thought would be perfect since that is Justine's emblem. And what I've done here is I've hot glued the headboard to the poles and the poles to the bed. I also hot glued her disco ball from her box to her castle headboard. I tied the disco ball to one of the mini poles on the canopy. I hot glued the silver ladder-like structure that I created on top of the poles on either end of her bed. And to finish them and make it look a bit more decorative, I found these strands of gold sequins from Michaels. There's a lot of Christmas decorations out right now, and so I wound them around the poles to make it look less plain. And from Michaels, I also came home with this package of silver glitter balls, which reminded me also of disco balls. Then I hot glued a lot of these mini disco balls to the tops of her canopy, because that is her emblem after all. And I also hot glued some of the silver crinkly fabric to the bars in the middle of her canopy so that she would have a draped canopy effect, and tied a pink ribbon around the middle of them. Instead of a traditional footboard, I decided, what if we could make one of these dresses her quote-unquote footboard? Because the story of the 12 Dancing Princesses is about 12 girls under an enchantment. They go out dancing every single night. This one looks promising, because they can't help it and they wear dresses and shoes out. So what if Justine has inherited all these dresses from her mother, the 12th Dancing Princess, and she likes to play dress up and she's got to put a new one on every day. And so here I am having her play dress up. These are Barbie ball gowns, and they are slightly too big for her, and that's just fine because she's still in high school. Ooh, that one looks like Tiana from Disney. Anyway, the one I finally decide that should be on her footboard is this one. And so what I did was I bought some hangers for Barbie, and I tried painting it gold. Obviously you can see it doesn't really take very well. And I just hooked that around this dress, and I'm hanging it up around the last pole there. And instead of a footboard, she has a place to hang up a ball gown that she's going to wear, which she's going to need because every night she does get dressed up. How exhausting. And then I had these blocks with holes in them that are like Tinker Toy blocks, and I painted them gold. And then I also had these Barbie shoes. You can buy Barbie shoes so cheaply on Amazon. I think I bought 12 of these in this, or maybe 10 of them in this packet here. And I decided to go ahead and hot glue the blocks to the poles and use them as places to set her shoes. So she's got her ball gown up that she's going to wear that night, and then she's got her shoes up that she can choose from. And she can switch out her ball gowns if she wants to, because she certainly has lots of them. So anyway, that's my idea for the footboard. Now, to make her blanket, I thought, well, what if she could have a ball gown comforter? The kind where you pull it over you and it looks like you're actually wearing a ball gown. So I chose a silver fabric that I originally bought to remake Darling Charming's blanket. I'll still use it for that, but I had enough to make something for Justine. And then I cut this Barbie ball gown in half, and then I hot glued some gold ribbon to the sides of the silver fabric, and then I hot glued some more. This actually is ribbon I used in Gingerbread House's original doll bed, the one that I screwed up, and I hot glued that to the sides. Then I hot glued some more of this bling that I used in Raven Queen and also Cast a Fierce's bed to the top and bottom as trim. And then I tied a pink ribbon around the waist of the ball gown, and I'll be hot gluing that to the middle of the blanket. So it looks like she's got a ball gown comforter. And then for her pillow, I cut out a rectangle of the silver fabric, hot glued on gold to the top and bottom, the gold ribbon, hot glued on some wavy pink ribbon that I used in Cupid's bed to the top and bottom, and finally this black lace in the middle. And I'm just gonna hot glue everything together. And then I'm going to go ahead and I stuffed actually cotton balls in the middle. Now all that's left to do is hot glue the top. So here's Justine's bed. Let's finish it off. Let's add her blanket and her pillow. And voila, Justine has a bed. All right, Justine, come on down. Let's see if you go with your bed and if you like it. I like it. I think it's very Justine. Ta-da! What do you guys think of my Justine Dancer bed? And then one thing I thought would be fun for her room would be to make her a trunk for all her dresses. So I bought this treasure chest from Michaels, painted it gold and silver, and added on some bling. Tossed all her shoes in there. And finally all her dresses. And you can see that's probably not going to work. I'm probably going to need to create a separate wardrobe. I put Justine in with Farrah Goodfairy for now, and I'm sure Farrah is not too happy with the fact that Justine's clothes are overflowing over their room, but eventually they won't be roommates because Justine's roommate is Ramona Badwolf, who is not yet released. So thank you everyone for watching, and I want to do a shout out to Martin Colmenares, or maybe it's Colmenares. And I hope you like this video and that you'll subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.